You know, I take full responsibility, but I was under the impression that you were on the pill.
I stopped taking it.
Oh, you stopped taking it.
I stopped taking it because I wasn't involved with anyone, Hart.
Well, I mean, the night that I came to your house in a drunken stupor, did it occur to you that there was a chance you could get pregnant at all?
I wasn't expecting you to show up. I wasn't prepared for anything that happened that night. Neither were you.
Oh, I wish I could remember that night.
Well, believe me, I wish that more than anything. It doesn't exactly make me feel great that you can't remember what happened that night. Oh, okay. Hart, listen, I know as well as you do that this didn't happen in the... It wasn't an ideal situation for this to happen. But I really believe that sometimes these things happen for a reason.
No, Dinah, there was no reason. We were stupid.
I remember a time when this news would have made you the happiest man on earth.
Yeah, I realize that.
Making babies, having a family, that's all you ever talked about. You talked about it so much, you made me feel guilty because I didn't want it as soon as you did.
That's when we were together, Dinah.
I know, wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, but we're not together anymore, okay? And you know that.
No, I don't know that. I feel like in my heart, we've always been together.
You know what, you're losing touch with reality here.
This baby that I'm carrying is certainly real. Hart, I did not plan to get pregnant. And I'm at a time in my life right now where, you know, I didn't necessarily want to have a baby, but now that this has happened to me, I feel... I mean, I'm really kind of getting used to the idea.
You're getting used to the idea?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to being a mother, being a good mother.
Yeah, you never wanted to really have kids.
No, I didn't. I was ambivalent. But, not anymore. I've really grown, and I've really changed, and now I want what you want.
What I wanted!
No, what you still want. I know you want to have a family still and children, and I'm going to have a baby, Hart, our baby.
I wanted to have a baby when we were together. We were talking about getting married.
I can't even believe that you're reacting this way.
Now you want me to celebrate our future, Dinah. You want me to celebrate this baby and act like, you know, we're still together, like I'm not involved with somebody else. Well, you know what? I can't act that way. I wasn't expecting to have a baby.
Okay, well, that's great. Tell me one thing, though. I remember you telling me that it was the biggest regret of your entire life that you couldn't be a father to Peter when he was a baby. So you tell me, are you going to do the same thing now?
No.
No? Well, then what are you going to do? Because whether you want to admit it or not, I am pregnant. And this baby changes everything.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
How can you say that it doesn't?
No.
Of course it does.
No, the circumstances, our circumstances change, but that doesn't change the truth. I'm not in love with you, Dinah. I'm in love with Cassie.
You're not a little girl anymore, and I think you're capable of being able to understand what it is I'm going to tell you.
You're sick, aren't you?
Sick?
Yeah, you're taking some kind of medication, and it's making you act strange.
Oh, no. In fact, what I have to tell you is a lot stranger than any of that.
What do you mean?
The reason I'm not acting like myself is because...
Yeah?
Mom, there's a change machine down the hall. Got a couple bucks?
Yeah, sure. Here, take that.
Thank you.
Listen. Your daddy and me haven't been seeing eye to eye these days.
You're fighting?
I'm afraid so.
But I thought you guys loved each other as much as two people ever could.
I do love your daddy, but sometimes people just disagree.
About what?
Do you remember when I went to Florida?
Daddy explained that you needed to put together some missing pieces of your life.
Oh, yeah, and boy, did I ever. And when I came back, I felt like a different person, and I behaved that way, too.
Yeah, you never used to let us eat fast food for dinner or let us play video games this late.
There's a lot of things Mama's letting you do these days that she never used to. And that's what's got your daddy so confused. He wants me to be the person that I was before I took that trip. The girl that he fell in love with all those years ago.
But you are.
No, I'm not. I've changed, and I'm different now.
But I changed too, but the change doesn't have to be bad.
I have always loved you best, Mara. Because you accept me, no matter what.
I've always loved you the most too, Mama. Well, and Daddy too. You know?
Yeah, I think I do.
So what if you and Daddy don't work things out? Are you gonna get a divorce?
You know something? That's something you don't have to worry about, because I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure that never happens. Call the camp.
What?
Find out for yourself. Mara and Shane aren't there.
No, I know they are there. I put them on the bus myself.
The day I walked back into this house was the happiest day of my life. I dreamed about it so many times. I dreamed about you looking at me and seeing me and hugging me and crying together and calling the kids in here, and that we would be together, celebrating our lives. But then that thing knocked me on the head and dragged me out to the lighthouse.
The lighthouse?
The lighthouse, yes. She's been keeping me in the basement of the lighthouse. The one with the thick walls. Like, God only knows how she discovered it.
I told you about the lighthouse, the same way that I must have told you about when Reva took Shane that toy when he was in the hospital. Yes.
It's me.
No,
Please,
no,
what
don't do
didn't
this.
you tell her?
Please just stop. You're using every piece of information I ever gave you, everything I ever programmed into your head to make you think and talk and walk like Reva. You're using that to try to convince me that you really are her, but it's not going to work. Don't you see that?
What I see is the man that I have loved my whole life. I see you, but you don't see me. Do you know how that feels? I have dreamed about this for so long, and I have prayed to God until he got so tired of hearing from me. Bud, please look at me. Look at me. There has to be something that's different.
I understand that you're angry right now, but please, don't do this.
What about HB's funeral?
No.
Did you tell her about that?
No, don't. I'm not sending you away because I don't care about you. I'm sending you away because I do care. You have to get out of this town, and it has to be tonight.
No, you
Please.
can't send her away.
It won't be forever.
I told you, Joshua. If she doesn't get her way, God only knows what she's going to do with our children. You said you programmed her. Did you give her a heart or a soul? Morals? Will she kill them?
Hey, Josh, look, I know why you called, and I know
You did this. You did this. This is all your fault. You created that monster. Now she's kidnapped my children. If we never see our children again, it's going to be all your fault. You have made our lives a living hell.